There are times in our life that we can feel like we're just drifting, that we've lost our sense of meaning and purpose. A personal mission statement can help you stay centered and gain that focus that you're looking for in your life. It's a brief description of who you want to become and the things you want to accomplish. And so for me, I'm going to walk you through 5 steps to write your personal mission statement. It can be really daunting to think about looking at a blank sheet of paper and writing a personal mission statement that's going to be encapsulating who you want to become and what you want to accomplish. But these 5 steps are going to kind of walk you through a process to get you to a place where you can write that personal mission statement and make it meaningful to you. Number 1 for me is to start with some reflection. Think about the people in your life that have really made a difference in your own personal journey. All right, this could be a parent, this can be a teacher, a mentor, a coach, someone that showed up for you, maybe when other people turned their back on you, someone that maybe believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. Think about that person and the qualities and the traits that they have. What did they do that really impacted you? What things would you want to emulate or to be a part of your own life? That's a great place to start. Now, the second process is kind of building off of that. It's developing a set of core values for yourself. Now, the place to start is qualities and traits that those people that have most impacted your life had and that you want to emulate. But the other thing that you can do is to pull up a list of core values and just read through them and circle the ones that really speak to you. Now, you may get through that list and have like 10, 12, or even more core values that are circled. And at that point, you need to start paring them down, focusing in on the things that really matter to you most and that you want to be a part of your life no matter what the context is. Now, these core values should show up in your relationships. And that really takes us to that third step for me, is identifying the people in your life right now that you want to that are most important to you or that you want to help or impact. And identifying them can be a great way to sort of center you again on the things that are most important to you, because oftentimes it is those relationships that we have, the people that are most important. And so that could be a spouse, that could be your children, that could be students, or if you're players, if you're a coach. It could also be a group of friends or extended family or a civic group or organization where you're pouring your life into making impact in the lives of others. Identifying that group of people maybe that means the most to you. But be specific about those people, because these are the people that should be showing up in your personal mission statement. Now, the next step for me is looking at what you want to accomplish. It's setting particular goals. I would say 3 goals that you can accomplish in 3 to 5 years. Now, I really say 3 to 5 years because if it's a goal that you can accomplish tomorrow or next week, it's probably not a big enough goal to make it into your personal mission statement. But I also think if your goals are too far off, then you can kind of lose steam a little bit. So I want you to be working towards these goals right now. Now, you're going to have to strive to get there, so it can't be things you can accomplish quickly, but within that 3 to 5 year time frame. So think about 3 specific goals, things you want to accomplish. These can be goals in your career, in your personal life, your personal development. It can even be things in the lives of others that you want to help influence and help with. So you've got now, if you think through what we've done thus far, you've got people that have influenced you and the traits and qualities that you may want to emulate. You've got core values identified that are specific to you, that really resonate with you. You've got the people in your life that are most important, and you've got goals that you want to accomplish in 3 to 5 years. You've got these things now set and on paper. And the next thing you got to do is write your personal mission statement. Now, there are templates that you can use, and I'm going to show you a few of those templates where you can kind of fill in and help you write your first draft. But I would recommend that you just allow them to be your first draft, because what's really cool about a personal mission statement is that it is yours personally. And so you want to make it yours specifically and make it unique to you. And so use those templates as a first draft, but really make it your own and what it looks like for you. Now, that can be a lot of different things. So like Walt Disney's personal mission statement is make people happy. So it can be super short. So I would say make sure to keep it 1 to 3 sentences at most. You don't want it to be sort of many paragraphs or a couple of pages long, because it's going to be hard to reference every day. You want it to be something that you could look at quickly and center yourself. So make it those 1 to 3 sentences at most. Now, there are a couple guidelines as you're sort of writing that I'll share with you that might be helpful to you. So, those include the idea of keep it simple, clear, and brief. That is super important to make sure that it's simple and brief, easy to read. Focus on the person you want to become. That's so important to me as well. Who you are becoming is the most important thing. Make sure that it's positive. So you don't want to write a personal mission statement that talks about all the things you don't want to have in your life or you don't want to be. Make sure it's phrased in the positive form. Include behaviors, character traits, and values that you consider important. We've identified those, and so make sure you're including those. And include how important relationships will be impacted. You identified those people. What do you want for them now? Now, for me, these last couple of things are kind of additional guidelines. Make it a part of your everyday life. This is something that you want to come back to over and over again. And the other thing is find the feeling. So infuse it with passion for inspiration and energy. You don't want a ho-hum sort of personal mission statement. You want to read it and be like, yes, jazz, that's who I want to be and what I want to do with my life. Now, you've got sort of these guidelines now to help you write this. But if you need a little additional help, I'm going to put a link in the description to a course, an online course that'll walk you through each of these steps more in depth. And I'll also be sharing my personal story and example as I walk through that journey with you of writing your personal mission statement. Now, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help other people find this channel and this information. But the last couple of things I'll share with you is revisit your personal mission statement and revise it to fit your new context, new relationships as you grow and develop. Should be something that you can come back to and revise over and over again. Because one of the most important things for me is not just the statement itself that you end up with, that final product. It is that process of going through identifying each of the areas in these steps that I've walked you through. So good luck to you. Thank you guys for listening in and watching today, and go live out your mission.